Alrighty folks, welcome back to Old Boar Gaming. I am the Old Boar, and we are back in Soulmask, and today we are picking up where we left off. Here we are getting our tanning fluid so that we can get that ready to make our leather so that we can get our inventory sorted out. So we're going to spend our day or our hour here. We are going to do some upgrades to the base. We are going to recruit some new tribe members, and then we are going to remodel just a little bit. So sit back, relax, and let's get it going. Going to be getting the leather together for the boxes or the crates that we need. So we start off with some leather. Head over to the crafting bench and create the box. Also a set of stairs. Put the stairs down here. I can't put it there because of the... Hey, there's a tree. Well, it works. Let's use it anyway. Alrighty. Now, let's crank out some planks so that we can make some more wooden chests. Alrighty, well, I am pounding our way at the work table here. I am in here upgrading the energy nodes on the mask. This is one of the first things that you should do when you can. These will massively improve, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, now I have that extra sensory. So let's come out here, and you see the topar over there, topier, I don't know how they're pronounced. I can hit the Q and it does its normal, but if I hold it, I can zoom in and it'll tell me that this is a level 1 male. And it also gives me a little bit of hunting sweet spots and stuff like that. Alrighty, so as we're getting our base set up, the first thing we're going to do is replace this small batch or small thatch box for a larger one. So I'm going to set this here on the floor just so it's easier to swap between the two. Grab everything out of there, put it in there, and just dismantle that because I'm not going to need it. Relocate this up top, but of course Paul is standing in the way, so we'll move him out of the way and get our work chest set right next to that. Now, next step is we're going to move that out of the way because we are going to try to expand, but if we're going to build platforms, we are going to need planks. So, let's go ahead and set this to crafting, and we will get Paul to making us some planks. While he's doing that, we're going to go ahead and get some branches and some logs, and we're going to head over here and make up some foundations of our own. And apparently I need some more stuffs. And we we get to working. Realizing that it is late at night, I am also going to need some light. Because the further you get from the campfire, the harder it is to see. Step 1 in upgrading the base is, of course, replacing the thatch foundations for the wood ones. So that is what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and put some lighting out here so that we have a little bit to see. Put another one on that side. Kind of just balance it out. Alrighty, let's get this inventory taken care of. We're going to start by placing some medium chests out here on the corner. We're going to set them too high. I wanted to go next door, but it's not going to let me, so we're going to have to... Well, let's go ahead and get these sorted before they get filled up. I'm going to plant products in the top one. We're going to put minerals in the bottom. And then we are going to move over to the next one. Can't put it there, so let's move it over just a smidge. No, this way. There we go. I had to unsnap it with H to get the snap turned off, but then we got it to work. Alright, and we're going to set this one to animal products, and the one below we're going to set to food products. We're going to set food and give. Alrighty. So now our last chest we're going to set over here, and we're going to make this semi-finished work product, so all of our work stuff can go in there. Send that little one to be building material. Now let's just go ahead and fill all those up and empty our inventory. All I have left in my inventory is some smaller items, so I'm going to build a small wooden chest. We're going to make this one armor. We're going to get rid of our armor stuff. And then we are going to also have one for weapons and one for medicines. That way we can pretty much empty ourselves out. Alright, so medicine, armor, and weapons. Alright, good to go. And we're going to fill up our masks while we're here, because obviously it needed it. Alrighty. And a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to move this small crate over here to the corner, just so it's out of the way. And I believe now we are going to work on the decor table. Now the decor table is what I was originally trying to get to in the very first episode. I did not take into consideration how much time it was going to take to get here. That being said, it will be pretty cool, so let's get it going. So I'm going to press R to step away from the bench. Come back over here, double check. I needed hardwood planks. Alright, I also need a ceramic mold. So let's see if we have any. Yes, we do. Awesome. Otherwise, I was going to have to build a potting table. Hardwood planks. About 10. And we're going to go ahead and put those. 19. So let's go another round of 10. Alrighty, so we got that. Head back over here. And we should have everything we need. Take what you make out of the workbench and you bring it over here. And there we go. Alright, in the decor bench we can try on our different masks, the ones that we have unlocked, of which we have this one. Once we get paints and dyes, we can change the color of our mask if we choose, and there is also the opportunity to add a kudomos to the mask. Every mask has a different requirements to unlock, but if you come down here you have the special masks, and of course you got the extraordinary courage mask, unyielding will, powerful strength. These are quite interesting. Obviously you can see they are made from the boss's skeletals. The saber tooth, probably a mountain lion. I bet that was the giant snow gorilla. The eagle. That looks like a lion to me. And then mammoth skin, bones, and rare bird feathers. So that's the mammoth head. And then you have the new chieftain. As a chieftain in the New World, you don't have many privileges as yet. Recruit more tribesmen and take care of them. Obtained from special event. So this is the mask. It is, I don't know. It is a lot nicer than just that, I think, in the early game. And it kind of shows off that, you know, I did the demo. One more thing I need to build. And that, my friends, is a bed. I bet that's in the simple crafting manual crafting. And let's see what we got. Bed. I need thatch. So come over here to the plant. Withdraw some thatch. Alright, so there really isn't a good place to throw down a bed, is there? Well, I guess it's gonna have to go over here somewhere. It was at this moment I realized I had messed up. Unfortunately, due to a uninstalled update, the recording software did not continue to record, and though I hit record, it only recorded for a whopping 53 seconds, which did not make it through the load screen. Which means the next close to 3.5 hours of video footage was lost. After a short mental health break, we returned to the game already in progress. In a quick walk around, much of this is the same. We just moved the entire roof structure to the side over here. And made a much larger enclosed space where we could keep everybody dry. Leaving the workbenches outside because I'm not entirely sure where I want to put them just yet. Alrighty, so I noticed that everybody was in there sitting on the floor, so let's go ahead and make some chairs. Because that's right, folks, we got ourselves a few new tribe members. At the moment, I do have 4 tribesmen. I'm currently in control of outcast number 2. I have the other 3, Paul, and the other 2 unnamed recruits are sitting around on the floor, and that would be me with my head in my hands, contemplating what I have just done for not uploading the update. Alrighty. As we move along, they have got chairs now, so that will help their comfort and that will help their morale, which hopefully will make things move a little smoother. In the meantime, I am going to extend the base. Now, eventually, I would like to have just an outstandingly large platform made specifically out of these wood foundations that completely surround not just the bonfire but our base as well. I do notice that at one point I did not balance or at least elevate my platform to the fullest height that I should have. I don't know if that will show up in this episode or the next, but it has been recorded. After the incident, I got back in and continued to record, and I collected another 4 hours or so of game footage to move forward. One of the things that I would like to do is get a little bit of engagement going on. And that said, I would like for you guys to submit names for what I rename these outcasts. And eventually we are going to be getting some animals. Some of them will be for taming. Some of them will be for eating. So we won't be naming those. But yeah, we will need some names to go with these. So as it is right now, I have Paul, Outcast 1, Outcast 2, and Outcast 3. I am currently using Outcast 2 as my primary avatar because this particular character has a much higher fight status and is a master warrior. So therefore, I find this avatar to be and have the better hit points. So that's who I'm using at the moment. Here I am trying to get those weeds to stop poking through my deck. I don't know if they ever did or not, but I eventually put stuff over top them so you don't see them. Right, so as we head around, I'm trying to, and of course I get all the way through and I'm one tile short, or one foundation short, so I can't finish off here. Ugh, annoying. Alright, so what do I need? Let's put the stairs back on so that people can get back in. And I guess I really didn't need to take this one off, did I? What are you doing? Yes, there you go. Up next, we have our inventory management. So now we are going to get our more in-depth inventory management system going on. I've created up just about 20 or so of these medium chests, and we are going to create a line along this row. We are going to harvest them, or not harvest, but sort them all. First steps first, we got to place our first one. And now the problem that we're going to have here is that all of the other NPCs have been out gathering and their inventories are full and all the other chests are full. So when I set the first chest down, they are going to fill it. So the first chest you set down is always a sacrificial chest. We're not even going to try to sort this one because as you can see, they're already running over. They see the chest. They like, I have stuff to put in it. So as soon as we set this down, he is going to drop some stuff into it. The chest is down. I go to open it, and there it is, completely, or at least half already full. Just keep that in mind if you do have a bunch of NPCs and you are out there and their chests or their personal inventories are full, they will come over and utilize yours. Otherwise, come in here and take this do not store items. Once you place this chest, devs, if you could make that as a default, that would be awesome. That way we could unclick it, or at least make it an option so that we could choose. I think that would be maybe a set as default button. That would be amazing. But for now, we are going to set these individual types. This is going to take a minute, so I'm going to hit the fast forward button. And you all just sit tight, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this one stone or wood foundation that Paul was able to get made. And we're going to go ahead and fill this hole right quick. Because, well, completion and all that. Alright, now that we have all that made, what is next on our list? It says craft and place a weapons crafting bench. Alright, so the weapons crafting. Well, before I do that, let's take a look at my tribesmen. That's who I'm currently occupying. This is Outcast, the one before Paul, or one after Paul, and of course myself. So we have 1, 2, and 3, but number 3 is not working. So let's put them to work. Bonfire. I don't believe I have a miner. So let's, get her going to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on making some weapons. And to do that, I'm going to need supplies, wood handles, and bone. This is not the weapons crafting bench. This is, but while I'm here, might as well. I'm going to need these things anyway. So got a pickaxe, a bone scythe, a butcher's knife, and the bone axe. So that when I'm out and about, I can collect resources. In fact, I'm going to make a double set. Specifically because I think I can get some better quality. Because after you... Ooh, got a red one. Yes, that is very nice. Each of them have their own proficiency, each color. I believe it is plain gray, blue, green, purple, orange, and then red. I'm colorblind, so that's... It might not be that exact color. But... So yes, I'm going to go ahead and swap out my stoneware for my beast bone accoutrements. Messing up and not seeing the beast knife because it fell down into my inventory. But I'm going to take those and leave them in there for now. That way I can find them later. Gonna drop off what I don't need. And I don't... let's see here. Get rid of the dishes. Just taking a look around. So let's get some more wood foundations going. We are going to grab entirely too many. So let's go ahead and put some back because I don't want all of my planks in one spot. I want them where I make them. And I don't know that I need handles. 900 is good. And let's put those in there. So now I need what's it? Vine? Branch? Thatch. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Vine. So we'll take a bunch of those so we can make some thick rope. Go ahead and craft all of that. You know what? I bet I have some thick rope over here. I do, a whole bunch. Alright, let's take those and head on over here to wooden foundations, craft all, and let's go make 45 of them. Ironically, it did not use a single one of my thatches, or the ropes, I don't believe. Oh no, I guess it is. No, it's not. It's not using any. It uses planks and sticks. It doesn't use rope. But it's up there crafting. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see my inventory where my rope is slowly climbing. Yeah, doesn't require any bread, thatch, or thick rope at all. Oh well. Now that we have all the foundations taken care of, we are going to go ahead and get some placed. We are going to fill up as much. Let's go ahead and square that away and put those down in our hotbar. And we're going to go ahead and pick up these stairs again, for they are not going to stay there. And let's start placing our planks, or foundations rather. And here is where it starts to get unfortunate, because see here you can see how it digs in, because I did not have the planks high enough. Therefore we are not going to be able to build on this territory unless I build something above it. So I mean, it's still a possibility, but for now we are just going to forego this corner. And perhaps we will build above it or something at some point. But for now, let's keep moving. We're going to start building out this way. My plans for this lower section include having a capybara pen and some animal husbandry going on down here. I want to see if I can build a platform big enough to put a couple capybara pens, at least a capybara pen and a turkey pen, along with the breeder's hut to make sure that they can all be taken care of. If I can get it close here to the water, I do believe it would be beneficial, and it's where capybaras like, right? Although it might be a little kind of mean. Be like, hey, here's the pond I captured you in. Now look at you, stuck in our cage. So, anyway, that's mean. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try to make this out, but we're not quite yet to the capybara stage, but that's, down the road, what we're trying for. So let's pull this out a little longer, and then fill in here as I can. I'm going to have to break some rocks. And those are going to get covered up, so we're not going to put those there. So I have, 3 more foundations to use. Let's see if I can clear up some room here. Alright, and there we go. I used up what foundations I had. Let's run back over here and offload some of this unnecessary stuff. You know, rocks and stuff I just picked up mining and whatnot. Alright, first things first. Fiber, thatch, branch, thatch. Nope. I don't have any bark grenades. Alright. Stones, get rid of those. Get rid of the flints. Come over to miscellaneous or semi-finished products. Get rid of those. Get rid of that beast bone knife. Or stone knife, butcher knife. Alright, and head over here. Now it is time to create the weapons crafting bench. In order to progress with our weaponry, we need to upgrade our weapons. So, what do I need for this? Planks. I got plenty of those. Leather rope I gotta have. And hardwood handles. Yeah, we're going to put that up there. We will craft this. Alrighty, we'll take that out of there, put it in our inventory. And for the moment we will set this over here. No, I don't like that. Let's see if we can do something over here. Yeah, that's better. And because we're going to have to expand this, I don't want to make it too close to anything else. So we need to build some beast bone weapons in order to get the tick off, or to get the check mark on the tutorial menu. So I need some premium hardwood handles and some rope. Those are easy enough to grab. And a beast bone. The beast bone great sword. Outcast 2 is quite proficient with this one. So let's go ahead and get one of those so we can get that in her inventory and upgrade our shield to the beast bone shield. She also has a hammer, so let's get her a hammer. What do I need for the hammer? Probably handles. Yeah, let's see. I need more bone. So I'll get some sharp teeth, that'll work. And hardwood handles. Yep, needed more hardwood handle. Alright, well, luckily I had a bunch of those made up earlier, so here we go. Well, I had to do something in those hours that were lost. And that was basically what it was, a whole lot of grinding and a little bit of reconstruction. Alright, so we got some pretty okay gear. It's not the greatest, but it is our first time doing this. And we are going to try to find somebody who's a little better at weapons crafting down the road. But for the meantime, this is all good because this gives us experience, and that's ultimately what we need to level up. So let's go ahead and put our greatsword back there. We are going to put our shield up here, and then that will work. And drop off that. Let's go ahead and put this back in here, because this will get used down in here better. Nice. Beastbone dual blade. When venturing into the jungle, we are going to run into jaguars, and dual blades are all but a necessity in that case. Alright, so we're looking at Outcast 2. And let's go to Proficity, see what her skill sets are. So the next thing we need is the armor crafting table, but in order to build the armor crafting table, we need leather, and we don't have leather right now. So that's going to necessitate that we head out into the world in an attempt to get leather. But I'm not really interested in doing that right now. As we are getting to the end of our hour, I do believe I'm going to take care of some of the small things like the thin rope. What do I need for that? Vine. Alright, well that's, or five, did it say fiber or barn? I bet it said fiber. Yeah, I can't imagine it would use vine. Alright, let's take a bunch of these. Run it down to the loom, where they can make me lots of thin rope. Tell them to do it, hit type R, and then walk away. And we're going to put all this stuff into the inventory. Well, I can't really assign. Well, here, let's assign somebody because I can't walk away because there's nobody assigned to it. And it does look like this Outcast 3 is going to have the honors of taking over the loom. Alright, so let's go ahead and have them craft up some of that too. Except for I am going to crank the numbers up. You know, just be easier to... Yep, that'll work. And if she doesn't have enough fiber, she can get it herself. Alright, take the thin rope. Throw that in here. So all that's left is the leather, so we're going to have to go out for that. And I'm not sure I'm ready for all that, but let's Let's see what's over here. Oh, you're out of water, so that's not going to do anybody any good. Give you back your water. And for a bit of housekeeping, let's put these stairs down. And put one here, and then put one here. You know, I should have put two over here. And we take from this one and replace over here. And with that, my friends, we are going to call it an episode. If you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions you would like to share with me, feel free to comment down below. If you would like to suggest a name for one of our outcasts and or future animals, you can go ahead and do that as well down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next edition of Old Boar Gaming. This is the Old Boar signing off.